Hi everyone, today I'm going to be making an apron and stamping on the fabric. It's going to be a Christmas apron and I'm going to be using the wonderful Imala high heel shoes. Which you can buy on Stamps by Me. When you're stamping on fabric, you need to use the Versacraft ink, because this is washable up to 40 degrees. And the same if you're using the colouring fabric pens, they'll wash up to 40 degrees. I'm also going to be using the Eyes Ink pastes for this, the pearly, which is the silver glitter diamond, and the Eyes Ink diamond red. And again, they are all washable, and those you can buy from Stamps by Me. Okay, this design is by Carley Duff, who does the designs for Imala on Stamps by Me, and if you have a look on the website you'll see some of her fabulous designs. Right, let's get started. First of all, you need to find the centre of your apron, and when you place it on your stamping platform, and I have the Eureka from Stamps by Me because it is a big stamping platform. You can get a lot of stamping platforms and they're tiny, and it's difficult to get things like this in it. It's just a matter of arranging your fabric so that when you do pull your lid down, it's not trapped in there, and you will be able to stamp easily. Okay. Right, I'm going to stamp that up now. Be sure to put plenty of magnets on, because you will have to stamp a few times to get it exactly the depth of colour you want. The last thing you want to crease is. I put a piece of card under as well, and that helps give it some stability underneath. That's got that. Give it another go. I will be highlighting with a black marker, fabric marker pen, so it should be alright. Wipe off any excess ink as well on your on your stamping door, and then it doesn't go on any other part of your fabric that may be a bit folded up. Nothing worse than wasting something that's cost you money. Oh, even that's moved, can you see? That's moved. Not to worry. Okay. Paint over some of that. We won't waste it. Okay. Let's take that off now. And move your station. This, of course, is a lesson that it can move, so you've got to be really, really careful. So I will use this as a sample to show you. I use an acrylic block to put my paints on. So first I'm going to start with the silver. You don't need much on, because you can always add a little bit more. And paint up your bow. Like I say, don't worry about the lines going at all. Don't worry about that, because because you will get your black marker after, and fill in any spaces. I normally heat seal when you've stamped. I always heat seal as well. I use my heat gun, or you can use an iron. It just seals the ink in. It's very satisfying stamping on fabric. If you don't have a stamping platform and you've just got an acrylic block, you would need a large acrylic block for this, and you would have to be confident that you may have to stamp twice. And as you see, even on a platform, it moved a little bit when I've got to be so careful. It's a beautiful stamp, this. It's one of my favourites. I use it a lot. Don't worry if you miss bits, you can go over it after. And if you're thinking, oh, I've gone over all the lines, how will I know where they are? Well, you've got your template to look at. So I'll just follow that. So to put them exactly where they should be. So it's not just about card making, it's fabrics and boxes and candles, anything you can use material on. I will be doing a tutorial on doing a candle, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. Also, Carley Duff has her own group on Facebook called Crafty Army with Carley. So that's worth looking up. And when I've finished, I will be posting all my makes on there. Sometimes I do giveaways. Carley is fabulous at mixed media. She makes some wonderful things. And you can find her on Create and Craft, where she does demos for products, stamps by me, and other items like vinyl and things like that. So check out Create and Craft and see, you can see her on there. Right, I'm going to do the inside of the shoe now. Because it's double stamped, I'm going to have to do this a bit wider. That's the thing when you're working with fabrics. When you're making a card, it's just a piece of card. But when you're working with something like this, it is quite important that you're exact with it. Cut up any spaces that you see. Shows the red through. Right, I'm going to dry that off. Be sure to wash your brush because these do dry hard on your brush, but they will come off. Oh, got ink on there. They will wash off under hot soapy water. Worry about that. Okay, let's dry this off. This pen I have is an Arteza fabric pen. I get them on Arteza. Okay. Wipe your acrylic block to keep that nice and clean. And now we can find where the edge is and go around. I've just realised they have a thin end and a thick end, and I've just used the thick end. But if you want it finer, use the thin end. What you can do too, if you're a little bit unsure about doing it straight onto fabric, like this, onto something like an apron, You could do it on a piece of red fabric or a piece of white fabric, or it's better. This particular thing is better on red, and then you can sew it on as a pocket afterwards. Or if you make a mess, just do that over it. Put a pocket over it, and the shoe will be underneath. I think we're more or less there. This is just to give you a bit of a guide to do it. Just keep looking at your templates here and double check you've got more or less the same. So okay, I'm going to add some silver glitter on here now. This is the Zinc diamond. Pop a bit on my acrylic block. And just I use quite a stiff brush when I'm doing the glitter, rather than a soft brush. Glittery. White your acrylic block. Dry that off. And now I'm going to use the red Zinc diamond. I'm going to do the back of the shoe. And make that all red glitter. Because your fabric's red, it sort of lends itself as well to shining through red, and if you miss a little bit, it's still red. Let's do that little bit in front of the shoe as well. I think that'd be nice as red. As a contrast. Dry that off. Just going to highlight that heel. And there we have it. This will wash after. And I'll sponge these little bits off. Been a bit messy, haven't I, this morning? I have a cry cut machine. Some people have a scan and cut that they can do cut out vinyl on. And so on this particular apron, I'm going to have some vinyl that says, "'Tis the season for food, drink and fabulous shoes." That will go on there. And some snowflakes that I have as well. Put the odd snowflake around. And I'll iron that on. It's the iron-on vinyl that I use. And that'll be it. Hope you've enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and I will post this on Carley's group, Crafty Army with Carley. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.